This is a special edition CD that was shipped with certain Japanese copies of Windows 7. It was donated to me a little while ago, and ever since, you guys have been asking me to make a full episode on this thing already. So let's do that. Thanks to Linode for sponsoring this video. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video. Now in today's episode, we're going to be talking about anime. Yeah, I bet you never thought you'd hear that on this channel. And believe me, I didn't either. But as it turns out, anime can be linked to just about anything, including computer operating systems. Enter the world of OS TANs, anime-like characters used to personify various operating systems in Japan. Now, they were originally strictly fan art, but eventually saw official use by Microsoft. At least, kind of. Nothing is ever simple on this channel, I've just accepted that now. When Windows 7 launched in Japan back in 2009, images of this OS TAN started to float around online. Her name is Nanami Madobe, which is actually a really clever pun. Nanami contains the word nana, which is one of the ways to say the number 7 in Japanese, and Madobe roughly translates to window side or by the window. So get it? Windows 7? Yeah, not bad guys, pretty clever wordplay there. And unlike all those previous fan-made OS TANs, Nanami right here is the first to be designed by Microsoft themselves, making her the first official OS TAN. Well, at least that's what you'd get if you went by what the Western tech press had to say about all this, because of course, I got some conflicting information when researching about this whole thing online. Like I said, nothing is ever that simple. You see, most English news articles that I came across were adamant that this was all Microsoft's doing. But if you look at Microsoft's Japanese website from around this time, you won't find any mention of Nanami at all. As it turns out, she was actually created by a company called Techno Alliance, which, according to another source, was affiliated with Microsoft but was not directly owned by Microsoft. They acted as a sales agent for Windows 7 under the name Windows 7 Mania, and it's on their website where we can find all about Nanami and some of the limited edition stuff you could get with purchasing a Windows license. One of those things is this CD, which was given out to the first 77,777 people who purchased a copy of Windows 7 Ultimate DSP. But this is not the only thing they were offering. If you bought the professional edition of Windows 7, you'd be entered into a raffle to win all sorts of tech-related stuff. It's not clear if you also got that with Ultimate, but all of this is just insane compared to what the launch was like here in the US. I mean, this stuff is super cool. And I know this wasn't directly Microsoft's doing, but they had to be involved in some capacity because at the end of the day, this is their product. But it's not clear what their exact role was. Though it appears that Microsoft kind of co-opted Nanami and made her sort of official, I guess? Because if you go to the Facebook page, yes, even fictional OS characters have Facebook pages, it outright says the official Windows 7 TAN by Microsoft. There was even this advertisement featuring Nanami that showcases some of Windows 7's features. It even shows you how to build a computer, but not really because all the parts just fly together on screen. Though I'm sure you do a much better job following this than that Verge PC build video. Oh yeah, how's that for a throwback? And there was also a theme pack as well, which we'll talk about in a moment here, but yeah, I know, a lot to take in, guys. Hopefully you got all of that. I tried to go over it as briefly as I could. But yeah, so we're going to take a look at this CD, or at least this CD, because I bought another one that was already open so I could keep this one that Beta Collector sent me sealed. So we'll set that aside. And yeah, so on the front of the CD jewel case, you've got Nanami herself, and some Japanese down here that translates to 7-color generator. What is that, you might ask? Well, not to get your guys' hopes up, but there is not any theme pack or anything contained on this CD, if that's what you were thinking. This is strictly an audio CD, as evident by the fact that right here you've got the official audio compact disc label right there. This is just an audio CD, and 7-color generator is the name of the song that's on it. There are 2 songs, in fact. One of them is the vocal version, one of them is the instrumental version. but they're both the same song. And the song appeared in that ad that we just talked about. But still, this is a really cool collector's item or piece of Windows memorabilia, I think. So yeah, we can also take this sleeve out here and open it up, and you get the track listing and the vocals. You also got a cat over here, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, definitely some really nice artwork, I think. They did a really great job, whoever it was that ended up designing all of this stuff. So yeah, that is the CD. Let's go ahead and switch over to a virtual machine and take a look at the theme pack. Alright, we've got a fresh install of Windows 7, and you see we've got 3 folders over here. We'll get to these two a little bit later on, but we're going to start with the theme pack right here. So it comes in a .themepack file, and all of this has already been archived. If you guys want to download this from the Internet Archive, you can just head over there. That's where I got it from. So we're going to just double click on this, and there we go. It's applied the theme pack. So you're going to hear a lot more of that. You see it just shows up as theme here under My Themes, so it doesn't name itself Madobe Nanami or Nanami Madobe or anything like that. And this is one of the wallpapers, so you see you got her, you've got what appears to be like a touch screen, or maybe she's drawing like a, you know, selection box. You got some photos here around the side, and we'll go, I believe there's 3 desktop backgrounds. So here's the other one. This is like a Windows Media Center focused thing. You got the logo up here, you've got what appears to be a screenshot from Windows Media Center, and some Japanese text here. She's holding a cat. She's got, I believe that's the Windows Media Center remote. Yeah, she's got that. And this one is recommended to PC hardware with Windows 7. So you got some English here. We'll move these folders out of the way. We'll move them down here. Fine experience, USB flash, BitLocker to go, VGA, WDDM 1.1, Direct3D 10, DXVA HD, new entertainment, TV tuner, monitor, multi-touch, high performance, CPU, multi-core 64-bit, boot drive, solid state drive. So they recommend apparently getting a TV tuner. That's not really needed for a lot of people, but I mean, it is nice to have. And you got her once again here with the cat. You can see the cat is a common theme. We've seen it in 3 places so far. And yeah, so I believe there is something if we auto hide the taskbar. Let's go to properties here and turn that on. I believe there is. Yeah, down here you've got some copyright / licensing information, and there's that sound that I have. Yeah, we'll have to go into the sound properties and figure out what that sound is. But yeah, let's go to the next desktop background. I think that's it. Yeah, we're back to the first one here. So you've got wallpapers, you've got sounds. The mouse cursor has not changed, though the arrow glass color has, and there's that sound once again. We'll go back into personalize here. You can see it has applied a different window color compared to what we had before, and there it is again. So we're going to go right into the sound properties, because I want to first of all take you through all the sounds and also figure out what exactly, if I can spell right here, figure out what exactly that sound is that's playing. So we'll go to sounds here. There's your asterisk sound. Close program. There it is. So maybe that sound is for something else, because we're not closing programs when that sound's playing. Next up is critical battery alarm, which is actually a voice line, so she's probably saying like, hey, your battery's low. We'll just go through these really briefly here, and I'll let you listen to them.
システムエラーだ。抜いても大丈夫だよ。あ、つながったよ。あれれ、うまくつながらないな。あれ？シャットダウンするね。おやすみ。ん？バッテリーが少なくなってきたね。ピロリン。ピポ。
And that gets back to these are just standard Windows sounds here. Though this one, you notice all these sounds are in lowercase. So this one here is in lowercase, new mail notification. So this is probably a new one.
メールが届いたよ。
Yep, it is. We've got restore down and restore up.
じゃん。じゃじゃーん。
So there you go. You got system notification. So that's more of a sound effect there. Windows change theme. So this should be the one that plays when you apply the theme.
こんにちは、ななみです。
So in this case, I actually somewhat know what she's saying. She's introducing herself and saying, hello, my name is Nanami, or I'm Nanami is probably a more accurate
こんにちは
translation.
ななみです
But I don't speak Japanese, so I don't really know exactly what she's saying for a lot of these here. So the people who do speak Japanese in the audience will certainly not have a not have a problem picking up on that. But I just think it's cool that they made, I mean, all these new sound effects. I mean, these are like, they actually had the voice actress that voices her, you know, in a studio making all these sound effects. So this is all her voice, even the ones that are just sounds rather than actual speech. So let's do log off
じゃあまたね
and log on
おか
and use your account
えりこ
control.
のまま進めてもいい
So that's actually, that's a bit of a long one for user account
このま
control.
ま進めてもいい
And I don't think, oh no, Windows Explorer does get some new ones, assuming, because this is lowercase.
ブロックされたって何のポップアップかな
Okay, so I could pick up like blocking a pop-up window in there somewhat. So she's, I mean,
ブロ
we'll
ッ
play
ク
it
され
again
たっ
here.
て何のポップアップかな
Empty recycle bin. This should just be a sound effect.
ゴミ捨てといたよ
Nope, it's a voice line.
ゴミ捨てといたよ
Fax error. Okay, so these are just standard Windows sounds. And feed discovered, we're back to just your regular Windows sounds. Incoming call.
情報
Information
バーが出
bar.
てるよ
So that one is
なんだろう
new.
情報バーが出てるよなんだろ
And start navigation. This is the same one. And this is all Windows speech recognition stuff, so this is not going to get changed. But yeah, there you go. So those are the sounds. There we go. So I closed that window and it actually played the sound.
うチーン
So maybe it is for opening, because it's for closing a window though, right? Honestly, I'm just going to turn that off because I don't like that at all. I don't like every time you close a program, it plays a sound. That would get kind of annoying for me personally. So we're going to go here. Sorry, Nanami, we're going to turn this off and get rid of that. So closed program is not going to have a sound. So there you go. Now, what are these other two folders here? Well, these are desktop buddies. I found this in the same archive that had this theme here. And this is really interesting, actually. So we'll open it up here. This kind of reminds me of the Windows desktop dancers that I did a video on a little while ago. Actually, like 2 years ago. So we'll just run this executable here.
Windows を起動しました
So it plays that sound there, and then she just kind of goes away. But yeah, she's down here in the taskbar. When you click
も
here,
しもし聞こえてますか
she just comes up and says a line, and you can, I believe, change her size as well. So she's probably at the... Let's see if the 900 by 900 is what she's at.
Windows
Oh my
を起動
gosh.
しました
Hold- so, okay, maybe that's a little bit too large. Let's do 300 by 300.
じゃじゃ
There you go. So, I don't really know if this has a purpose other than, I mean, it appears to just be like, you just click on this and she comes
ーん
up
実行しました
and says a line, and that's pretty much it.
Program
It's not really
errors.
anything, like there's nothing that triggers it. There's no options to like, oh, hey, when I open this program, come up and say this. So yeah, you just click on
メ
it
ールが
and she
到着
comes
しま
up
したご確認くださ
and
い
you can kind of move her around here. You can see her head kind of bobs around as you do that. But you can't move her like up and take her off of the taskbar. It's designed to where her, you know, upper torso there is just kind of cut off at the taskbar. So when she comes up, it just kind of looks like she's
Program
peeking
error
over the taskbar, which is a nice effect. And this is one of them. If we go to V2 here, you get a different design if we launch this
Windows を
one.
起動しました
So you see she's drawn in a bit of a different art style here. And this also gives you more options, so you can change what monitor she appears on, the size we had in the other one, so we can go 300 by 300 and maybe move her over here. Or let's just go over here, why not? And then you've got color, so you've got color 1, 2, and 3. So we'll do color 1.
じゃじゃーん
So that's probably the default one. We'll do color 2.
選択項目は以上で
So,
よろしいでしょ
oh
うか
wow, yeah, she completely changes color there. That's neat. I've not seen that particular version of her before. Let's see what color 3 is.
Windows 95を起動しました
Okay, so I heard Windows 95.
選択項目は以上でよろし
And
い
yeah,
でし
so
ょう
now
か
she's like a red version of that. So let's just go back to the color 1 here.
何なんでしょ
so-
うかこれ
There she is. And custom, I don't know what this is. Let's do custom 1.
ご指示願います。
Oh wait, is it changing her size?
こういう時は冷静になって考え直すのが一
Oh,
番
it is. It is changing her size. Okay. You can turn off auto hide. That's probably better. So we'll turn that off. And now we can just go custom here. 1. Okay. We can do custom. Oh gosh, this is kind of annoying having to go in here every single time. No, I don't want to get out of it. Custom 2. So she slightly shrinks there. Custom 3, she shrinks a little bit more. And custom 4. So there you go, and you got 5 through 8 are grayed out. And you've got volume. It keeps closing out on me. I don't want it to do that. So you can change her volume level. You've got hide and auto hide. So if you want to turn auto hide on to where she will just auto hide after a while, which is nice. And there you go. So we'll just turn that off, maybe bring her over here. So you can just kind of be on the desktop. So we'll just kind of leave her here and just see what she does. Now, these files in here, I should mention, are just from the Internet Archive. So like this spectrogram here is just a spectrogram of this MP3 file, which is just all of the voice lines that she has. She doesn't appear to be saying much at this time. Probably when you click on her, maybe she'll do something. No? Oh, you can right-click on her to get to the same options. Okay, well, that's nice, but you cannot click on her to make her say anything. I mean, it would have been nice if they changed the mouse pointers around, but the desktop wallpapers and the sounds are pretty cool. Just like today's video sponsor, Linode. And you know why they're cool? Because they help people with all of their cloud computing needs. Do you want to host a game server? Linode. How about a website? Linode. What about a Plex server so you can stream all your One Piece 4Kids DVDs from anywhere in the world? I don't know why you'd want to do that, but Linode can do it. And on top of that, pricing only starts at $5 a month. $5 a month! You know what else you can get for $5 a month? 1/5 of this One Piece 4Kids DVD, and that's almost as useless as the entire thing, so don't waste your money on that. Put it towards a Linode and set up your own personal storage system with Nextcloud, or a private VPN with OpenVPN. And thanks to the app marketplace, you can do it all in just a couple of clicks. Just make sure to click on my sign up link first so you can get a free $100 credit. Yeah, that's right, $100 that you can use on any of Linode's cloud computing services for 60 days. So be sure to check them out, and huge thanks again to Linode for making this and future episodes possible. Well, there you have it, guys. That is a tour through the Naname Madobe, or Madobe Naname if you want to follow the proper naming scheme, theme pack and CD. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up, get subscribed, all that good stuff. And as always, I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.